When did you realize you don't really have friends? I've always been the one who remembers birthdays in our group. Not just remembers. I go all out. Custom cakes, thoughtful gifts, surprise parties at their favorite restaurants. I keep a detailed calendar with everyone's birthday, anniversary, graduation date, you name it. I genuinely love making people feel special on their big day. For Jake's 25th birthday, I spent weeks planning a surprise party at Topgolf, coordinated with his girlfriend, booked the bay, invited everyone from college, even drove 2 hours to pick up his brother from the airport. The look on his face when he walked in was priceless. When Sarah got her promotion, I organized a celebration dinner at that expensive steakhouse she'd been wanting to try, even picked up the tab for the whole table. I'd been doing this for our entire friend group for almost 4 years, never missed a birthday, never forgot an anniversary. I had their important dates memorized better than my own family's. It made me feel like the glue holding everyone together, the one who cared enough to make sure no one felt forgotten. My birthday was coming up in 2 weeks. I'd been dropping hints for a month, mentioning this new escape room place I wanted to try, talking about how I'd never had a surprise party, even jokingly asking if anyone was planning anything special. Everyone just smiled and changed the subject. The night before my birthday, I couldn't sleep. I kept checking my phone, hoping someone would send an early birthday text or maybe a "hope you're ready for tomorrow" message. Nothing. I figured they were just trying to keep whatever they planned a secret. My birthday morning came and went. A few happy birthday texts trickled in around noon, but nothing about plans. By 3 p.m., I was starting to worry. Maybe they forgot what day it was. I subtly mentioned it was my birthday in our group chat. Got a few, "Oh right, happy birthday" responses, but no mention of getting together. Around 6 p.m., I decided to just ask directly. "Anyone want to grab dinner tonight? My treat, since it's my birthday." The responses were immediate. "Sorry, working late. Family dinner tonight. Already have plans." Rain check? I felt pathetic, but I went to dinner alone at the same steakhouse where I'd thrown Sarah's promotion party. I ordered a slice of chocolate cake and tried to convince myself it was fine. Maybe we'd celebrate over the weekend. That's when I saw them. The entire group sitting in a corner booth, obviously in the middle of some celebration. There was a small cake on the table, and they were all laughing about something. My heart stopped. I watched from across the restaurant as they clinked glasses and took photos. I paid my check and walked over. "Hey guys, what's going on?" The silence was deafening. Finally, Mike cleared his throat. "Oh, it's Katie's birthday. From work. We were just..." He trailed off, realizing how this looked. "Today's my birthday too," I said quietly. They all looked at each other, then back at me. "We know," Sarah said softly. "We just thought, you never really seemed like you wanted a big celebration." I stared at them, trying to process what I was hearing. 4 years of elaborate parties, surprise celebrations, expensive dinners, and they thought I didn't want that for myself? "I threw you a surprise party for your 25th, I said to Jake. "I remember," he replied, looking uncomfortable. "But you're so good at that stuff. We figured you'd rather organize something yourself if you wanted it." I realized they saw me as the party planner, not the friend, the guy who handles the logistics, not someone who deserves the effort in return. I was the birthday coordinator, not someone whose birthday mattered. I left without saying goodbye. They texted me later that night asking if I was okay. I never responded. That was 6 months ago.